Hi everyone, my name is Shelby Lentz and I am the founder and president of Champions for HD, a nonprofit fighting to aid families and cure Huntington's disease and juvenile Huntington's disease, one family and one voice at a time. I started Champions for HD in 2018 after my family received our first known diagnosis with my grandpa and then my father, and unfortunately my sister developed the very rare form known as juvenile Huntington's disease that manifests in children before the age of 20. This is a genetic neurological disorder that is compared to having ALS, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's disease simultaneously. There's currently no cure. So once you're diagnosed, you just have to wait. And they can't tell you when you will get sick, how severe, and that's really scary for so many people. So when I knew that I was at risk, I myself got tested 5 years ago, and unfortunately I too have Huntington's, but I currently have no symptoms. But without a cure, we face a lot of uncertainty. My sister unfortunately lost her battle to juvenile Huntington's disease in 2020 at the age of 14 after she had lost her ability to walk, talk, eat. She had a feeding tube placed in when she was only 12 years old. And it's something that no one should have to go through, especially someone so young. So I just want to say thank you so much for your support and for putting on this event. Thank you, Jonathan, for helping us with our mission. Every single person who supports, every single dollar that's donated, it goes a long way. We've helped over 70 families. We've raised over $60,000 in 4 years. So thank you so much for helping us continue our mission to fight Huntington's and juvenile Huntington's disease.
Jonathan Darwin here in the King Arena, Headlocks for Huntington's disease. Got a great show for you today. Alex Bryant in action. Jason Kincaid is here. Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews, and the wrestlers with the Tag Team Championship on the line. Let's get to the ring and get it started.
The contest is a singles match, and it is the finals for the AIWF Top Gun Tournament. Panama City, Panama.
that told me that he saw something in me even when I didn't see it in myself. If you guys remember back, he was the inaugural RWC television champion, and he wrestled me in that tournament. He beat me right here, fair and square in the middle of this ring, and that to date is still one of the best matches that I have ever had in my career. So y'all give it up for Caribbean Tiger. And guys, listen, this right here, this is mine. I can walk in my house and I get to look at this on my mantle. But this doesn't just represent Alex Bryant. I want this for the home team. And RWC is the home team.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't stop there. I've got plans to keep climbing with each of these men and women and anybody else that I have the chance to step into this ring with. So thank you all again. Thank you, Jaxx Carter. Thank you, Caribbean Tiger. Nice stick wherever you are. And thank you to everybody that's around this ring. Thank you guys, and I love you guys.
Well, sir, if you have the time, I think we need to give these people a show. How about it? Y'all want a match with the Top Gun? Let's see if we can find us some competition.
Well, I tell you what, I can't wait to see who's taking on Playboy Alex Bryant to start the whole event off. What?
Well, I guess we're going right into this thing, John.
Well, hey, Jaxx Carter doesn't mess around. And, oh my.
Oh, John! You know, John, in professional wrestling, quite often we're accused of having characters.
Right.
But there are characters, and then there is Popo the Clown.
Yeah, that is an upper echelon of characters if I've ever seen one. All right, referee trying to get this one going here. And we're getting this one underway now. Alex Bryant, I tell you what, Steve, I know you don't like giving props to people, but Alex Bryant has been a strong competitor since you've seen him here in RWC.
When have I ever shied away from giving somebody a prop when I thought they deserved it?
You never give me a prop.
Again, see previous statement, deserved it. Alex Bryant's capable. Alex Bryant's cut. He's conditioned. He's ready for opportunities. He's been making the most of it. That's why he won that tournament. But he's stepping in there right now with Popo the Clown. And yeah, he's a character amongst characters. But this is a guy who really can take you to task in that ring.
Yeah, since he's returned at the 2022 Golden Opportunity Rumble, he's been trying to get up and little dancing and smooching by Popo. I want to say smooching, but I hope not. Trying to get in the head of Alex Bryant, and seems to be working.
It absolutely does. And Alex Bryant right there, let's not make light of the fact he is in there with a former RWC and Gouge tag team champion, John.
Yeah, this man does.
It's easy to overlook with the pomp and the circumstance going on.
Yeah, I'm not going to take anything away from this gentleman. He has held gold here. Alex Bryant due to hold gold soon, in my professional opinion. I mean, the match he had at the 24th anniversary show where Alex defeated Victor Andrews in that brutal last man standing match.
All right, and we're going into some wrestling now from a collar and elbow tie-up. We go into a side headlock by Popo. Really digging in there, but Alex Bryant finding some good positioning, lifting him up there.
And yeah, look.
Not working out though. Popo's still a little bit big.
Yeah, Popo's got some good upper body strength. Alex is going to have to be flexible and gets that reverse on Popo the Clown now to cinch in a side headlock of his own. And Popo breaking free. I tell you what, this Popo's showing some real fight out there. Good agility. Somebody who's taken Alex Bryant to task so far in the opening minutes of this match.
Yeah, he looked so agile standing in the middle of the ring.
Wait a minute.
Taking 2 and 3 steps back and forth.
Wait a minute. The referee exchanging places with Popo so Popo could get a break.
Great wrist block control displayed by Popo.
Yeah, I mean, we're just in a little bit aside, but I mean, that's a serious hold. That can control and take Alex Bryant all around the ring, at Popo's request. Popo whipping Bryant off the ropes and Popo uses his buttocks as the weapon.
And who queued that up? Where is this music coming from?
I don't know.
Who is, I mean, it's coming through our sound system, but okay. Popo needs it. Popo's feeling it. Maybe this is his moment of rest and relaxation. This is his namaste. He's got to get centered. Give it up for the clown.
Clown exhibiting.
John, why aren't you dancing?
Because I have no rhythm.
Well, no argument there. A point's a point. You have one once a year.
I have more than 1 point a year. Alex Bryant, though, got a chance to recuperate because Popo decided to take a dance break.
Clarification, I did mean intelligent, articulate, and accurate points.
I have many of those.
Jury's out.
All right.
Getting back to friend. Can we get Carrie on this thing?
Yeah, and Alex Bryant with a good leapfrog.
Whoa.
Going over. Can he get Popo rolled up? No! 2 count, though. Popo finds a way to bust out of that one. Alex has got him up. Seal the deal by Alex Bryant. Go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. That's all.
And just as quick as this thing started, John, that one got wrapped up.
Yes, it did. Let's get the official word from our ring announcer. Alex Bryant continues his winning ways here in Ring Wars, Carolina. This young man, the world is his oyster. You're going to want to stay tuned. Oh, wait a minute. What is this?
Well, you don't have to stay tuned at all. I think we're seeing what's next right now, John.
Wait a minute. What in the world?
Well, Playboy Alex Bryant taking his eyes off all corners, and just as he thought he had his eyes locked on one challenger, yet another emerges, it seems.
Yeah, well, this too with a new alliance, Kaydin, Pierre, and James Anthony, Pink Gang 2.0. We're going to see them in action for the Tag Team Championship later. As we see here to Kaydin with a big scissors kick. I tell you what, James Anthony has found his mean streak and stuck with it. As we see Christian Rayo to the left of me.
John, if you think for a moment that he just now found his mean streak, you have not been paying attention. Where have you been? Because when I've been behind this booth with this microphone in front of me, he's always had that streak.
He has been a more than adequate gentleman on occasion, but now...
adequate. You're just filled with praise.
Aligning himself with Kaydin Pierre as the referees try to get everything cleared out. What diabolical behavior by Pink Gang 2.0. We'll be back with more Ring Wars Carolina BattleGrounds.
We are all so fortunate. I myself have been so fortunate enough to have done this thing called professional wrestling for 13 years. And most of you have been so fortunate enough to have watched me grow through this journey and become the man that I am today. Some of us are not so fortunate. You see, there are people out there who battle with certain diseases like the Huntington's disease. This Saturday, Ring Wars Carolina is going to put on a show, a benefit to raise money to help find a cure. And in that event, I myself are going to find a cure to the disease that is in Ring Wars Carolina. And I'm going to start with the disease of Hunter Raynor. See, you guys don't realize that Hunter Raynor is a disease. He is bringing down a company that I built up. This Saturday, not only will Ring Wars Carolina raise money to find a cure for Huntington's disease, but I'm going to be the cure for the disease called Hunter.
Wow, we gonna show up.
RWC.
We're back with more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds. Steven, you and I.
Well, the fans here at Ring Wars Carolina today, John, they are in for a treat because
Yes,
the
they
man
are.
before you right now, John, what do we know about him? He is the most heart-stopping, jaw-dropping, high-flying, death-defying, awe-inspiring athlete in the history of professional wrestling and in the game today, to be certain.
You want to talk about I only get one valid point a year? I'm going to give you another one. Jason Kincaid, the top unsigned independent wrestler going today, period.
Without a doubt, an argument to be made. But he's got competition today coming out here right now.
Well, the Mosh Pit Prophet has got his work cut out for him. I mean, we know Jason Gift Kincaid. He's held some of those big championships. Former NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, NWA Smoky Mountain Champion, and the most last and recent NWA Southeastern Champion.
When you talk about a guy who's been there, done that, you certainly got to put Jason Kincaid on that list.
Yeah, we've called tons of matches for this gentleman. I mean, being signed to Evolve, he's been to Mexico, he's been to Japan, Canada, was in the first round of the NXT North American Championship Tournament for that #1 contendership at WrestleMania weekend. Competed in TNA, Evolve.
All right, getting ready to start this thing off.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen Jason the Gift Kincaid wrestle, you're in for an absolute treat. This man is a technician extraordinaire, but wow.
Well, let's take a breath here. I think maybe, just maybe, we've been going to sleep on Tyler Jaxx.
Well, yeah, I mean, because we know the praises of Jason the Gift Kincaid, but Tyler Jaxx, look at that agility on the young man. Good leapfrog. Oh, right, straight through and
Sending Jaxx off the ropes. Leapfrogs over top of him. Jaxx coming back in.
what a cartwheel by, oh.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what happened there, whether it was a cartwheel or not, but Jaxx able to get over top of Kincaid's legs. If he would have got caught there, that would have been very bad for him very immediately. And as much credit as we gave Jason before this thing even started, credit where it's due to Tyler Jaxx. He has his opponent well scouted.
Yes, he does. Oh! Powerful knife edge chop by the Gift. Wait a minute. Looks like we're going to get a little exchange here.
And you can hear that from where we are.
Oh.
And it appears that,
Oh.
well, I thought they were going to trade chops, but Jason wants to wake Mr. Jaxx up a little bit before he gets a receipt in.
Oh! That was a strong one.
And this is a heck of a way to prove dominance here. Trading knife-edge chops in the ring.
Oh, poke to the eye.
Oh, I did not expect that. But you know, Jason, he's never been one of those guys to shy away from using a dirty trick if it can suit him at a moment.
No, not at all. And Kincaid has
Great leg bar, it appears there. He's got that leg hyperextended. He's got his hands focused over top of the patella, applying pressure on top of the kneecap, while simultaneously causing strain to the hamstring and the quadricep. But Tyler Jaxx, he's got a head scissors, and he's managing to spin him. And where he was able to build that momentum from nowhere, I do not know.
I don't know either, but Tyler Jaxx is giving Kincaid a run for his money.
I thought Kincaid was going to throw him out of the way, but Tyler just came down and grabbed a hold of him anyway.
Yep.
Goes in after Kincaid, gets caught though. Jason, he's got him wrapped up.
Oh!
And that is how you catch an opponent in a precarious situation.
Yeah, Kincaid knows exactly where he's at every moment. I've never met a man who is more aware of where he is in the ring than Jason the Gift Kincaid. As we see Kincaid now trading words with a referee.
Very sparingly, though, and while he doesn't take his eye off the task. Had his opponent, I believe, by the hair there, but now a good torque of the arm, and he's got him wrapped up. I believe, is that an octopus hold?
Yeah, stretching those abdominal muscles, trying to get a submission on Tyler Jaxx, the Blair Mountain Battle Cat.
And Jason, boy, does he know how to pull on you.
Yeah, he does. He knows how to stretch you. Look at the way he's moving that shoulder, but look at Tyler finding a way to get an elbow into the midsection to break loose on Kincaid.
Well, Tyler found a way to move under Kincaid, but it doesn't seem to have served him well. Kincaid sending Tyler Jaxx off the ropes. Tyler Jaxx going for a sunset flip.
That could be all. 1, 2, upset in the making. No, wait a minute. Kincaid
stays on top of him. Cartwheel's over top of him, and he's got that rear chin lock applied now.
Kincaid just trying to get it. Oh, my God.
And Jason's having fun out there right now, and while I cannot blame him for his confidence, I do think that there is a possibility that he may be looking past his opponent right now.
Absolutely. This young man, Tyler Jaxx, he's showing initiative out here, and he's showing a lot of heart as he tries to get up and does successfully with a jawbreaker to Kincaid.
Well, jawbreaker's going to stun Kincaid. Let's see what the follow-up looks like.
Yeah, let's see what Tyler gets with this Irish whip off the ropes, catches Kincaid, but Kincaid, oh my God, flips him over into an ankle lock now.
And that is how it is done, kids. You can't do it any better than Jason Kincaid.
No, and look at the placement that Jason Kincaid has. Center of the ring. Tyler Jaxx nowhere near the ropes to be able to grab and break the hold.
And those kicks to the head not doing Tyler any favors. But he very luckily finds himself in a position to grab that bottom rope. Kincaid making use of the 5 count. The referee telling him to back off, but still, worth noting, not a disqualification.
No, and look at Kincaid going right back to work on Tyler Jaxx. And something to be seen here. Oh, well, I tell you what, I think Tyler Jaxx has too much constitution to give this one up.
To give it up, he may not have a choice, though, John.
Yeah, if Kincaid gets the right hold, absolutely.
Tyler's got his foot hooked on that bottom rope there, and that's been enough to stop Kincaid from sending him across the ring. Kincaid, though, if he can't move him, he'll just run straight at him.
Yeah, and that's what we're seeing now. Wait a minute. Look
nice drop down.
And wait, Tyler Jaxx is up. Oh, what a good cutter. And out of the ring goes Kincaid.
Kincaid got rocked, and it sent him to the outside, but unfortunately for Tyler Jaxx, kind of hard to capitalize. He's got to go after him. He goes over the ropes.
And off he,
Kick to the chest of Kincaid.
Yeah, but Tyler Jaxx, he's feeling the adrenaline now flowing through his veins, comes off and catches Kincaid.
Well, Kincaid got sent into the ring apron there, not doing him any favors.
No, that's going to do some big damage and maybe rock the bill of Kincaid slightly. Tyler Jaxx coming off the ropes again and outside.
Between the ropes, not quite as much momentum as he may have liked, but he certainly used his weight there. You see it when Jason Kincaid bounded off that barricade there.
Yeah, going straight into the steel as Tyler Jaxx tries to get up and coming over.
Springboards.
Oh, Kincaid catches him. Wait a minute.
Well, Kincaid got caught, John.
Going for the dark bloom and got it. 1, 2, yes, no.
Incredibly close. Feather in your cap for getting that close, Mr. Jaxx, but stay on top of it.
Yeah.
Less time getting the crowd amp, more time keeping yourself focused.
Yeah, the Mosh Pit Prophet needs to regain and relook at this situation and assess it. Gets a kickoff. Gets another one there going. Has Kincaid down to one knee. Kincaid catches him.
He just brushed him out of the way. Caught him with that back elbow, but Jaxx comes off the ropes with a big-time knee to the face.
Oh, what a kick by Kincaid. Straight to Jax's face. Wait a minute. Jaxx has Kincaid up. Kincaid, I thought he was going to reverse.
He baited him. Did you see that?
Yeah, he did.
Double clothesline, leaving both men laying in the ring.
Man, that's exhausting for both of them. And the referee starts the count as we see who's able to get up first. I got to give the edge to Jaxx at this point. Just on sheer instinct alone. as we see Tyler Jaxx going up, and the referee finally stopping the count. Oh, jawbreaker by Kincaid as Kincaid whips Jaxx off the ropes, catches him, and wait a minute.
Oh, Jaxx riding his way through, sends Kincaid face first flat with that move.
1, 2, yo! Wow!
Didn't have a snug hook of the leg, didn't have a firm press on the shoulders.
Not at all, but
had he done that, may have had it.
Would have been upset. That would have been in RWC history.
Kincaid prone on the mat. Is this Tyler Jaxx's time?
Well, Tyler Jaxx feeling the sunshine on his back, going up high.
A lot of time wasted.
Can he catch Kincaid? Nope. Oh, my God. Wait, Kincaid sweeping around. Wait a minute. Gets that body scissors. Oh, no.
Turn him around.
Well, for the pin. 2, no.
Well, he still got him hooked. Oh, my
God. The Mandela effect by Kincaid. The submission maneuver.
John, that is the darndest thing I have ever seen in my life. And the proof's in the pudding. You can see it when, well, Tyler Jaxx is holding his head on that mat.
Yeah.
What a contest Jason had it on his hands, though. We thought this was going to be a walk in the park. We were singing his praises from the word go. We thought for sure this thing was one and done from the word go, but Tyler Jaxx giving him everything he can handle, and what a feather in the cap for a rookie out there. May have been a loss, but his best days are ahead of him, but still, the day-to-day, who does it belong to, John?
It belongs to Kincaid as he shares the ring with his opponent, showing signs of respect. Oh, wait a minute.
And that is about as big an accolade that a rookie can get in this ring. Respect from a peer, from a veteran who has been there, done that.
Yeah, absolutely. We got more RWC BattleGrounds coming back with Victor Raynor and Hunter Raynor.
Saturday, September 3rd. Ring Wars Carolina presents Headlocks for Huntington's disease. A very worthy cause, a very worthy show. Worthy of the return of the one and only leader of professional wrestling, yours truly, David Barnabas Spector. And on the 3rd, I once again find myself staring across the ring at you, G-Money. You and I have a storied history. And this time around, rather than you demonstrating your DJ skills, dropping sick beats on all of the RWC faithful, the only thing that'll be dropped is your very soul, courtesy of my human weapon of mass destruction, DNA.
Wow, we gonna show up. We can't show wow.
RWC.
The following contest will be scheduled for one fall.
And we are back here in the King Arena. Jonathan Darwin, Stephen Hensley, Headlocks for Huntington's disease.
New York, weighing 182 pounds, Mr. Everyday, Victor Andrews.
Victor Andrews, a very tough individual RWC has ever seen. Been to the mountaintop as well, appeared on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Ring of Honor. Now working a little bit with CYN.
And introducing his opponent, and ladies and gentlemen, today is his birthday. And biggest weight to the ring from Princeton, North Carolina, weighing in 220 pounds, Hunter Raynor.
Former RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion Hunter Raynor, and will be in this year's Crazy 8 tournament to be held here in Lumberton, North Carolina in the near future.
Well, Hunter Raynor, a guy who's absolutely been on fire lately. This kid has a lot of go in. Why do you think he wants for his birthday? His driver's license?
He's got it, I think. I have to do some investigating on that one, actually.
Is he actually cleared to compete here today? Does he have an updated work release?
He does. He's the youngest member of the RWC roster. I mean, this match was supposed to happen over a year ago, but because of Victor Andrews' injury, it had to be postponed.
How old is this kid, Hunter Raynor, now?
Today is his 17th birthday.
So he's still, legally speaking, not an adult. Can't buy his smokes, can't buy his beard, can't do a number of things. Adults only. We don't need to talk about that here. But still, it's worth noting, I've said it before, I'll say it again, this is a kid in a man's sport. And we are underway.
Yeah, Victor Andrews not wasting a moment here. Getting the jump on young Hunter Raynor. As we see Victor Andrews now take control of this one in the early moments of the match. Whoa, Hunter! Rocking Mr. Everything over there and over again.
Well, Hunter, he might be a young boy, but he's a big boy, and he'll give you all you can handle out there. And Victor Andrews is finding that out.
Yeah. Oh my God! What a clothesline!
Unfortunately for Mr. Raynor, though, Victor Andrews is a guy who has been in a bad, and I mean a vile mood since losing to Alex Bryant recently.
Yeah, that was a war of the last man standing match that we're talking about from the 24th anniversary show. Yeah, Victor has doubled down on meanness, as we are seeing right now as he uses the sole of his boot to choke out Hunter Raynor.
Hunter Raynor certainly feeling the effects in the corner.
Yeah, Hunter Raynor's going to have to fight back hard as Victor Andrews continues offense with knee strikes to the abdominal area.
And not only is that going to dab it to the abdomen, that's going to knock the wind out of you if you time that right.
Yeah, it is. And look at Andrews going straight to work on the back of Raynor now. And knowing there's a lot of power moves that come up. Going for the pin. 1, 2, no. A lot of power moves that come out of Hunter Raynor. If he's got a bad back and can't lift you up, he's not hitting those.
And Victor Andrews got a nice body scissors on Hunter Raynor right now, squeezing for all he's worth.
Absolutely is what we're seeing here now.
And you know, I do believe that the body scissors, that's a maneuver that fans take for granted. You don't realize how much that's going to take out of you, how strong a guy like Victor Andrews' legs are. When he has those wrapped around you constricting, he may as well be a python.
Yeah, because you just put extra weight on those legs and twist in the right way, you're going to take the air out of your opponent.
Hunter Raynor knows that, fought his way out, got back up to his feet. And he is moving with a lot of conviction right now, but not quite as explosive as he was early on.
Yeah, I mean, he's slowing down a little bit, Hunter Raynor is trying to get an Irish whip off reversal by Andrews, and Andrews gets caught with a crossbody.
Hook at the leg.
2, no. Yeah, here's the thing, Hunter's back hurting. He didn't get full force off on that crossbody, Steve.
No, but he's a big boy. In an otherwise suited contest and an otherwise suited opponent, he could have had it.
Yeah, but Andrews making sure that Raynor doesn't have it. And it's keeping Raynor grounded. What? No. Oh, my God.
Mr. Andrews, thoughtful guy that he is, singing happy birthday to Hunter Raynor, mocking his opponent. And this is a way to get in a guy's head while you deliver punishment.
Yeah, it is. Ruining a good day of Hunter Raynor as Andrews choking the life out of Hunter Raynor. Nope.
If you're going to talk during a wrestling contest, well, I was going to say that's the way to do it, but that was prior to missing an elbow.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, that's not the only occasion where I've seen Victor Andrews do that. And on more than one occasion, he's been victorious while verbally taunting his opponent and beating his opponent down. Luckily, Hunter Raynor able to get out of the way, but worse for wear now as he goes up against Andrews. Gets one clothesline off. Good elbow by North Carolina's own And Raynor again with another strike, calling for Andrews to be up. Can he get the good body slam off? Yeah, he does. Raynor off the ropes. Holy cow, what a senton. Going for the pin. 1, 2, no.
Well, Hunter Raynor giving Mr. Andrews everything he can handle, but not quite enough.
Yeah, not at all. And Raynor still got work to do, and he knows it. Victor, oh, what an elbow. Straight to the mouth of Raynor. See Hunter Raynor now trying to work up on his own power, but I believe he's being assisted by Andrews.
Andrews puts him in position. Unfortunately for him, Raynor does not stay there as he ran in and caught him there. Stiff shot to the jaw of Mr. Andrews.
Yeah, but is it enough for Hunter Raynor of what he needs to get the momentum going? Oh, no, not at all.
Well, there's a receipt if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, those elbows by Victor Andrews are powerful. And we're seeing it now as Andrews comes off. Oh, my God. I tell you what, Raynor's showing some impressive work out there to stay in this and going toe-to-toe with Mr. Everything.
Unquestionably. I've never said that he doesn't have the wherewithal in there to stay in a contest as he comes off the ropes. Andrews comes after him again. Andrews going for a crossbody. Doesn't turn out too well for either man, but it certainly staggered Hunter Raynor. And that did put an end to what I thought may have been another one of those stiff strikes coming off the ropes.
Yeah, we're seeing it now as Raynor. Reversal by Raynor to get Andrews off. Wait. I'm not sure what Victor Andrews was going for there, but it gets a leg drop to follow up. Going for the pin. 1, 2, no.
Well, whatever he may have been going for, he got what he needed, which was to ground that big boy.
Absolutely. And this is what Victor Andrews needs to do. He needs to keep Hunter Raynor grounded.
I'll tell you what I like about Mr. Andrews. He's not a guy in there that's going to go a mile a minute. He's not a guy in there that's going to get rushed. He's going to look at what's happening. He's going to take his time. He's going to analyze. And when he issues fourth brutality, he's going to make the most of it as he lifts Hunter Raynor up. And that is some freaking power. That kid
swinging him around. Wait a minute. Raynor with a right roll up. And 2.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, from out of left field.
Here is your winner, the birthday boy, Hunter Raynor.
Well, Mr. Raynor, happy birthday to you. I don't know what you wished for. A miracle, perhaps, because he pulled that victory quite literally out of nowhere.
Yeah, I really thought Raynor was done, but this shows the extension of this kid's ring knowledge. Training hard at the RWC Academy, learning little maneuvers like that, able to get the pinfall on Victor Andrews. Congratulations, young man. We will be back with our main event for the RWC Tag Team Championship.
We gonna show up. We can't help
RWC.
Right here on your #1 station, the Big Stick, Foxy 99. Today is my 3-year wrestling anniversary, and I plan on celebrating all weekend long. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna be at the club. I'm gonna be on the 1s and 2s, bringing the party. That's what I do. Sunday, Ring Wars Carolina will be at the Cumberland County Fair, and I plan on hitting some remixes and eating some turkey legs. It's the fair, why not? Saturday though, King Arena in Lumberton, Headlocks for Huntington's disease. It's going to be a great benefit for a great cause. And once again, I'm going to be standing across the ring from the leader, David Barnabas Spector. But he's not bringing a monstrosity this time. This time it's the Rogue Gun DNA. Big, strong, intimidating guy. And we haven't crossed paths yet, but the leader will be able to tell you that you got to change your game plan when you step to the radio rap star. So understand, the opposition is no competition to me. DNA. When I'm not breaking records, I'm running fades. Saturday, I'm not playing any music. Now that's a smash hit.
But them too scary. You chose me, you ain't a pimp, you a fairy.
The following contest will be scheduled for one fall. And it will be for the RWC Tag Team Championship.
And we see Kaydin Pierre here. Along with, wait a minute.
And making her way to the ring. The combined weight, 340 pounds. We have Kaydin Pierre and James Anthony. This is Huntington.
You know, I really thought I knew James Anthony, but after he defeated Hunter Raynor for that RWC Junior Heavyweight Championship, and just, I don't know what Kaydin Pierre put in the Kool-Aid that James Anthony drank to become a new member of the Pink Gang.
Well, John, why does it have to be Kool-Aid he's drinking? Maybe he wanted a partner that he could win championship gold with.
Well, both of them have championships, huh?
One championship belt is never enough for a guy like Mr. Anthony.
Or Mr. Pierre, the RWC television champion.
John, they're calling for you. Dum 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 dum
Oh,
dum
no.
dum 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 dum. John Darwin's dumb.
With a combined weight of 420 pounds, they are WC Tag Team Champions, the Wrestler.
The two-time RWC Tag Team Champions ready to tear it up against Pink Gang 2.0 here tonight in the King Arena.
And the tag team champions scaling the ropes.
Getting a little ride in.
And they are crowd favorites to be certain. But my favorites are Mr. Anthony and Mr. Kaydin Pierre. True athletes, true contenders,
sucking up to
authentic, worthwhile wrestlers. Not beer drinking hillbilly swill like the Rustlers. You know I'm going to cheer for you. Nobody cares about you, John. You heard it here first.
The drama queen of RWC, Kaydin Pierre.
John, when you're in the presence of royalty, it's best to kneel. Don't you call Kaydin a drama queen if you don't want to drop to your knees.
I have no interest in touching that one. Well, I tell you what, Steven, I got to give the edge to the Rustlers only because of tagging together so long. I mean, this is an unknown tag team. I mean, Pink Gang 2.0 is the #1 contenders for the Rated R Tag Team Championship, but we haven't seen them together in action in Ring Wars Carolina.
Well, John, I'm willing to listen to your point. The Rustlers have more experience as a team, but they don't have more experience as professional wrestlers than their opponents.
This is true. Tonight makes James Anthony's 10th anniversary with RWC.
John, and if I also may I go back to a point that is time-tested and proven?
What's that?
To be a good tag team wrestler, what do you first have to be?
A good singles wrestler?
You're darn right. You can't take care of a partner if you can't take care of yourself in that ring.
And I tell you what, both of these guys are battle-tested at making up Pink Gang 2.0. Currently both holding gold in RWC, wanting to add a second championship. And it will be Pecos starting it off for the Rustlers against the RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion, James Anthony.
The referee thus far not succeeding in getting this thing started.
Not at all.
Alrighty, Pecos and James Anthony circling one another.
Collar elbow tie-up. I got to give the edge to Pecos just on upper body strength. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
I do believe you have spoken soon. Pecos may be bigger, but at the end of the day, James Anthony is more than a thoroughbred athlete. And the idea that just because a guy's bigger than him certainly doesn't mean that he's stronger than him.
Now, what a leapfrog by Pecos to James Anthony. And wait, James Anthony catches. Whoa, look at that!
Are you kidding me?
What an amazing agility out of Pecos.
When the heck did he learn how to do that?
Well, he goes to the RWC Training Academy, picking it up there.
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it.
I tell you what, this young man is learning more and more each week here at the RWC Academy, and it's showing now against James Anthony.
Well, he had some excellent torque on that arm there, and he picks him up, brings him back to the corner there.
And we're going to get Waco for the first time this evening.
And the Rustlers, looks like they're going to send Anthony off the ropes. He comes off the rope.
A double team maneuver.
Catches him. They got him up.
Double backbreaker to James Anthony, going for the pin. One. No.
And James Anthony getting surprised as he goes over to his corner, John.
Well, I got to tell you, Steve, you may correct me on this, but I believe James Anthony has underestimated the Rustlers.
Well, you may make that point, but let's keep in mind who had who in trouble and who let who tag out. You don't let a guy like James Anthony tag out when he's on the ropes.
Fair point, Steven, as we see Kaydin Pierre going up with a back dropping down.
Kaydin Pierre grabbing the small of the back. And Waco's taking his time, got him hooked with that front face lock.
Yeah, Waco has him up.
There's some hang time for you, kids.
Down goes the RWC television champion. Going for the pin here. 1, 2.
Near fall. Can't fault the Wrestlers for their strategy thus far.
No, but I tell you what, if the Rustlers are smart, they're going to cut that ring in half, get the fresh tags going, and keep Kaydin Pierre isolated from James Anthony.
For a second, I thought he was going to send him into the wrong corner, but pull him right back in. Atomic drop.
And a snap here. Going for the pin. 1. Oh, James Anthony getting it broke up for his partner.
The referee admonishing Anthony. Anthony, though, can't disqualify him. Can't disqualify him. He'll take all the warnings you can give him.
Yeah, and James Anthony, I'm surprised. He has to know, A, you don't want to get disqualified, and B, the championship can't change hands on a disqualification. Wait a minute. Oh, my God!
And the referee out of position, and James Anthony making full use of an opportunity. You can't give a guy like that an opening.
No, you can't, and Kaydin Pierre knows it, and in comes Anthony. I'm disgusted by what I've seen out of James Anthony.
Bad news for Pecos as he gets sent across the ring to the ropes. Double back elbow by the challengers. Brings him down to the mat. Hooks the leg.
2 count, though.
Anthony going right back to the attack. Drop kick square between the shoulder blades.
Going for the pin again. 1, 2. Yo! Wow. I never understand this. Why argue with the referee over the count? Why not stay on your opponent? I tell you what, good tactics by James Anthony to take out the other half of the Rustlers, so Pecos has no one to tag. Speaking of tag, we're seeing Kaydin Pierre come back in now, and Waco giving his partner a little disadvantage as Waco gets referee out of position. What a strike by Kaydin Pierre. I tell you, listen to those fans go after James Anthony. Referee finally getting the break. Now we're seeing whoa! Gymnastic-like maneuvers out of Kaydin Pierre. Takes Waco down. A good sweep, and I tell you what, Steve, this is where you got to give the Pink Gang credit. They're smart. They have cut the ring off to their advantage.
Oh, no question they're smart. They're accomplished. That's why they already hold singles gold. They're all about strategy, and they're all about execution of said strategy. Kaydin and Pierre taking the time to become more aerodynamic.
Wow, what a big word there. And the tag brings in James Anthony. James Anthony, the fresher man now. I tell you, Pecos at this point desperately needs a tag.
Well, you can make the same argument for Wacos. He needs to get that tag so he can bail his partner out. Heck, he may want to think about just running in there past the referee. The referee's kind of slow. I think he can beat him long enough to punch the other guy.
Ah. James Anthony continuing his assault on the lower back. Come on, what are you doing, James? This is beneath you.
James bringing him back up to his feet. Takes a shot to the gut. And Pecos fighting for all he's worth, coming off the ropes. Anthony, though, he sees him coming. I'm afraid that Pecos, the unfortunate truth right now, he's been worn down. He's been grinded to the bone. He doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank. They've winded him.
And go, that's all close, too. And an eyelash from becoming the new tag team champions, the Pink Gang. I tell you what, Pecos is in serious trouble. Couple more big moves out of the Pink Gang, and that might be all she wrote. As we see Kaydin Pierre now coming back in again. As Prince Pretty is getting in the head of Waco. Oh my goodness! Well, apparently he needs to be more aerodynamic, Steve.
An outfit for every season and every occasion.
Oh my God, the buttocks! By Pierre in the face of one half of the tag champions.
And an excellent strategy. Pecos having trouble breathing at the moment, it appears.
Can you blame him?
Well,
Pierre going for that pin. 1, 2, whoa! Good ring awareness by Pecos to break up the count.
very fortunate for the tag team champions. However, they really have to make something happen here, John.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do.
Heart will only save you so many times.
Strong words out of Kaydin Pierre as he gets caught with a power slam. Can Pecos get over? Can he roll the right direction? Can he get that tag? He needs it.
Well, he's moving awful slow, and Kaydin Pierre's already at his
There's
mark.
James,
Gets the tag.
and here comes Waco.
And the big man getting in the ring, running right at James Anthony, knocking him over like a semi on the interstate.
Yeah, big elbows by the other half of the tag team champions as he's got James Anthony measured. Anthony gets caught.
And you can look for Mr. Anthony's teeth in the third row.
Go for the pin. 1, 2, no.
And Waco's incredibly frustrated, but right now he's done everything that his team needed him to do. He has turned this thing around. Gets caught with that jawbreaker, though, and that's going to stagger the big man as he falls into the corner. James Anthony going up top, and Waco's walks in. He catches him around the throat.
Yeah, it gets him up and down, straight across the spine. Go for the pin again. 1, 2. Oh. I tell you what, if Pierre hadn't broken up the pin, we would have seen a tag team title retention. As Kaydin Pierre comes off, and face first into the mat, Waco goes. And I tell you, see, Pierre's not the legal man, so it doesn't matter if he wants to do anything. Going after Pecos now, trying to take, jawbreaker that we see by Pecos, trying to make sure to take care of his partner.
Good double underhook, but wrong place in the ring to be doing something like that.
Yeah, the Pink Gang trying to take out Waco's tag team partner. Can they do it? But here's the thing, Waco not the legal man.
You mean Pecos?
Pecos, excuse me. Pecos not the legal man. Wait a minute. Okay, getting his revenge from a little bit earlier this
hold
evening.
on. Alex Bryant coming out here. He's fired up, and this is a tag team championship contest. What right does he to be out here right now?
What right? He got jumped earlier by the Pink Gang.
That doesn't give him the right to come out here and interrupt a championship contest. James Anthony, pay attention.
That is called baloney. Wrestler setting it up. Are we going to see it?
Well, Alex Bryant coming out here, taking the focus firmly away from Kaydin Pierre.
Yeehaw, seesaw!
John, this could be it. Wait, goes this going for the pin?
1, 2, 3. Wrestlers retain.
So close. So close.
Here are your winners and sealed division tag team champions, the Wrestlers.
Alex Bryant making haste back there, trying to get Kaydin Pierre. I don't know if James Anthony knows what happened.
Well, he knows that he's not wearing championship gold right now.
No.
And that's what's going to stick with him, and you can see it on his face. Not the outcome he was hoping for. But kudos where it's due. The wrestlers staying focused, and in spite of some setbacks during the match, they do retain their championships.
Yeah, now celebrating with the fans here in Lumberton, North Carolina at Headlocks for Huntington's disease. For Stephen Hensley, this is Jonathan Doring saying thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit that notification bell. We will see you next time.